You just give somebody 10% of. Do you know what is 10% of 5 billion? Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about the Nollywood movie Kiss Me Tomorrow from Bully's production. So this movie talks about a young lady who has not been very lucky with relationships. She's received so much disappointment. As a matter of fact, she went to see one of her boyfriend one day and she discovered that he was married and he had a pregnant wife at home. Very embarrassing. Even after she had cooked him fufu and a nice soup. So the storyline about the movie talks about how disappointed she was, that she was not lucky with relationships and she had two best friends. I'm not going to tell you the whole story. I'm not going to give you the spoilers, but she had two best friends and then she made a bet with one of her best friends that she was going to go for 1 year without dating anybody. Her friend said that she can't do it, and then they made this bet, and the bet was that she was going to give 50% of her business because she had like a restaurant. She was going to give like 50% of her restaurant to her friend if she loses the bet. That is, if she dates someone before 1 year. And that if she wins the bet, she was going to get 10% shares from her friend's company, which was worth over 5 billion naira. So that was the bet. So they went on the bet, and then she stayed away from guys for long, and something happened. Eventually, down the line, something happened that would now bring her to a point where she has to decide if she wants to win the bet or if she wants to lose the bet. So that's basically what the whole movie is about. Well, it's an amazing movie because there was a lot of they used a lot of locations. The movie was standard and all that. But without wasting time, I will go to my criticism for the movie. Some things I found wrong about the movie. Now, what I found wrong about the movie, I ain't gonna lie, I think the storyline is one of the dumbest storyline I've ever watched on a Nollywood movie. Like, because how can you say that somebody will want to give you 10% of his over 5 billion naira business for one stupid bet that you cannot go 1 year without dating somebody? And do you know the funniest part? The funniest part is that this guy's 5 billion naira business is very important to him. It's not as if he's one like son of a multi-billionaire that he doesn't need the business. He actually needs the business so much. But he decided to go and bet with his best friend that he will give her 10% of the business. And then I'm asking, is that how businesses go now, that you can just wake up and just give somebody 10% shares of your business? Like, I see that part of the story really pissed me off. It's so unrealistic. I don't know why, like, with Nollywood, it's like they just feel like they can give us anything and we'll just take it like that. Like, you reason and now, you use common sense reason and now. Somebody will just wake up and say he wants to give you 10% of his 5 billion naira business because you cannot go 1 year without dating somebody. Not as if they even set any private investigators to start monitoring you or whatever. You just give somebody 10% of. Do you know what is 10% of 5 billion? And then the movie got to the point where they were not trying to convince you to sell your own shares in the business, something that was promised. Man, that storyline just off me. And I noticed that thing about Nollywood. That's the reason why I started this channel, to start criticizing movies, because I feel like they don't put in a lot of effort to even give us like something good. They just give us whatever they like. I won't lie to you. I love Bully's movie. She's one of the most rated movie producers, I think, in Nollywood. She does really great movies. But this one, they got it wrong. Honestly, I will say what is bad is bad. The movie is perfect. Or like the video, everything is perfect. But I will say they got it wrong. So me, I find the storyline totally. I find the storyline itself is zero. The storyline itself is zero. Even if the actors, they did well in playing their roles. Apart from Bam Bam, I don't like her acting. I will do a video to talk about it. I don't like her acting. She can't act. The storyline is zero. So you want to go and give somebody 10% of over 5 billion. You want to go and give somebody 10% of over 5 billion naira business because of her boyfriend relationship issues. Because she's your bestie. We be mumu now, we no get sense. Who go sit down and write that kind of story? Why will somebody write that down? Who wrote that story? Who wrote the script for that movie? You want to give somebody 10% of a 5 billion naira business that you've taken years. You've taken years to grow. Because she has boyfriend issues. You carry 10% of 5 billion naira business. Say, take. I will give it to you. If you can go 1 year without dating somebody. See, make una not dey try us, so all these things are not like I don't like them at all. I've never done like this in my reviews, but this one vests me. This one really pained me. So if I want to rate the movie, I rate the movie because of the storyline. I'll rate it a 3/10. Sorry to say. And you can see it. You can go and watch the movie. I've put the YouTube channel. Oh yeah, later.